Hey guys, so we are at Tractor Supply, Stony Brook area, and one of the things that is not in a urban homestay favor is the fact that a lot of the items that we need to feed the hens and the rabbits do come from stores like Tractor Supply. Right now we're looking at cattle panels because we are thinking about expanding the backyard with more vertical planting. So we did find the cattle panels that will work for us, and it's the 8x5 cattle panels. The other cattle panels, they are awesome. I think they would be great, but they're too long for us to put on a Honda Pilot. They would be awesome for a trellis because we don't need two. We could just fold one and then the other. But in this case, because we have to travel with them on the highway from Stony Point, New York to the Bronx, which is almost an hour drive, is one of the reasons why we need to get the smaller cattle panels, and then we have to attach them onto the car. So as an urban homesteader, you're probably going to be in an environment where you don't have stores like this, and you're going to depend maybe on mail order. Cattle panels do not travel well for delivery when you buy it online. So you do have to pick that up. You may have to rent a little U-Haul. You may have to have someone with a 4x4 to come and help you out that day, give them some gas money, or you have one yourself. But yeah, these are one of the little inconveniences of having an urban homestead, is that we don't have the materials to purchase within walking distance in our local area. Why? Because you're not going to find a Tractor Supply in the middle of the Bronx. Even though Bronx area does have land in some areas. So today we are here, and we did get our chick feed. We bought like 4 huge bags that only cost me $20, and that should last me maybe 2 or 3 months, not sure, but you know, we have 15 hens now. And I also bought rabbit feed. So it's a beautiful Sunday. Welcome to Bronx Porch Homestead. I'm Elizabeth. So getting ready to load up some cattle panels. Well, we got our cattle panels up on top. As you can see, we bought 6 of them, and we tied it. That's what it looks like up on the car. Not bad. Each one of them cost $23. So we put it up on the car, and then we bought let's see. We bought mealworms. This is the chicken starter grower that the smaller hens has to have for another 2 months. The other hens can have them as well. And then we bought more of the pine shavings here. So, oh, and there's rabbit feed there as well. So all this came out to like a little bit over $200. And then David wanted a Chickens 101. I mean, how could you resist that magazine? And then I went ahead and got more seeds because I'm going to continue to seed, right? So I bought spinach, long-standing spinach. I bought summer squash because our squashes did not do well this year. I got all male flowers, no females. So I let the the rabbits have the leaves and stuff. So I bought these as well. And then I bought something called cucumber lemon, which I thought was interesting. I never saw that. These were on sale because we're at the end of the summer now. Today is like the last day of July. So I'm going to plant these today. So that's it for our little trip today.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a bounce here, so I moved it.
So it doesn't bounce anymore now? Because remember, we're driving an hour back to the Bronx.
It bounces very little. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to be heading back. You know, no one actually said that having a homestead is cheap. It could be cheaper than real life going to the grocery store and among other things that are indirect costs. So it takes a little bit of money to have this kind of a lifestyle when everything seems to go against it.
Different types of chickens and just see what other hookups they got.
But how ironic that...
You see how nice and clean that floor is?
Yeah. It's funny because they don't recommend... Oh, did you see sand?
Cleanliness in the coop is less work with the deep litter.
That's the method we use. Deep litter method. Did you find sand in the supply store?
I didn't see any.
Okay.
You want me to go and ask?
Yeah, I didn't see any sand. That's more of a Home Depot thing, I think. The place sand that we use.
Let me just...
You can ask them?
Yeah.
And, okay. Looks like we're not quite done yet, right?
No parking or standing.
Well, we're back at the Bronx Porch Homestead, and we got all of our stuff inside the home and under the cabinet. Now it's time to feed the rabbits. These are carrot tops, by the way. Yesterday I called them grass, carrot grass. It's carrot tops. Hi, ladies and girls. How are they? Can I go in?
Sure. We'll watch them eat coconut.
Let's see.
They're eating some down there. And these guys are right here.
Do we collect their eggs this morning or no?
I don't think so.
Wow, look how beautiful they are. Look at that one. Look at her.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
I like her. She's nice.
Yeah. Hi, pretty. Hi, pretty. Look at you, pretty. Hey, ladies. You spit coconut out and she ate it.
That's funny. Well, you see, they dig it. And the other guys too, look.
Hi. And you? What are you yapping at? Hmm?
Hey, what you did? Knocked the coconut down.
You sure that was them?
Well, I helped them.
Mm-hmm. Pretty, pretty. Oh my goodness, they are so pretty. I know some people would say, what are you talking about? Right? They'll say, what are you talking about? There's nothing pretty about chickens. That's not true. Hi. Hi, pretty.
When they're young, they're pretty. Alright, make a piece.
This one is still molting. You can see the feathers coming down. How to eat a coconut.
Bird style. Para, 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 para. Para, para, para.
Looks like the crowns are coming in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. A couple more weeks of still eating that bird crumb that we bought today, though. How beautiful the feathers are. How iridescent. Right?
Yeah.
Beautiful feathers. Look at that one. Purple.
I like her color. She's got beautiful.
The auburn over there.
Yeah.
Hi there. You're making your debut.
Look at the brown one pecking the other one's face. And the other one is like, she's pecking her very gently.
This one really likes the coconut look.
Yeah. I'm watching the two behind you.
Knock it down.
I think they were just waiting to come down so that they can drink water.
Go ahead.
What's the other ones over here? Look, they're back there like, hey, what's going on? They don't want to be fed.
I know, it's so touchy about being touched.
All right, I'm going to go check for eggs. Well, I did take a little break and I'm just doing a little bit of condensing around the kitchen. For dinner, I figured I'm going to use some of the tomatoes, the cherry tomatoes that we have been harvesting because I have so much. Just want to show you, and I still have more to harvest. But there's a lot to harvest. There's a lot here. There's the little tiny yellow ones that are like grapes that are excellent for snacking. These I'm probably going to put in oil. I have to roast them. These were just picked about a day or two ago. And these here are going to go in the freezer. So I just wanted to see if they were going to fit in here, which they do. I have them triple bagged. So what I'm going to do is they're not going to just go all in because once you freeze tomatoes, they're going to get mushy. So these are actually for Christmas. During the holiday season, my daughter's father makes sauce, homemade sauce. So I'm going to actually give him this bag of sauce so that when he comes and visits, he can do the sauce like he did last year, which was phenomenal, actually. It's his mother's recipe. So this is great. The only thing is before I put them in, I do core them out. And I got a tip from a YouTube mentor, which was to cut a cross on the bottom. And the reason for that is because they are mushy, and when they come out, you want the skins off of them. So if you core them and you cut them, the skins come off easy. If you don't core them and cut them, then they get really mushy as you try to handle them and try to cut the core and the skin. So do the work in the beginning, do the prep work in the beginning before you put them in. That's like what I do when I buy chicken cutlet, like chicken breast in bulk. I don't just throw them in the freezer when I get them. I cut them in slices, and then I prepare them so that they are thinner when I take them out. Same thing with the tomatoes. I prepare the tomatoes by coring them, cutting them, and then this way I don't have to worry about getting all mushy and stuff. But I'm gonna only freeze 2 bags of these guys because my freezer is not that big, and it's just not that many of us. That's the size of my freezer right there. And the rest I'm going to put in olive oil with basil and some ingredients. And then the others I'm just gonna eat and you know, and put it in with my dinner. I am making my own version of dirty rice. So this is tomatoes. So there's cherry tomatoes in here. There's brown rice. There's a can of kidney beans. And then there's leftover ground turkey. And there's leftover ground sausage. Turkey sausage. So with some sauteed zucchini that I had in the refrigerator. So all that is mixed together. No, I've never done this recipe before. It's leftovers. I'm creating a new dish. It's Elizabeth's dirty rice. Hopefully it tastes good. There's salt and pepper in there. There's Spanish seasoning, the little packets. It should be okay. There's olives in there, the green olives, the red peppers, there's capers. So, yeah, I'm pretty confident that with all those flavors in there, we should be fine. It's like a 1-pot meal. And then I'm just going to do, you know, salad. I have some lettuces downstairs that I'm going to cut. And I actually do have lettuce that I purchased at the grocery store because it was only $1. So yes, I grow lettuce, but you know what? For $1, I'm just going to eat more lettuce. I think that's about it. It's a really great Sunday. It's a day where we did a lot. We went to Tractor Supply. We got the food. We hung out in the back with the hens and gave them coconut. I'm in the kitchen. I'm going to core some of those tomatoes. I'm going to put them in the freezer. I'm making Elizabeth's dirty rice. And I'm going to call it a day. So until the next time.